Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Would you like to make some money? Because if you're in the UK or pretty much anywhere else, things couldn't be more expensive. So whether you're a dependent or a student looking to earn some extra cash or a working professional looking for a side hustle, I've got some easy to start gigs that can help you bring in that extra cash. In this video, we're going to explore the top 12 easiest side hustles that you can start right now to make you anywhere from some extra cash to a lot of money. So let's get started. Now there are tons of side hustle options available today, but how do you know which of these is the best option for you? You could spend months and months doing the wrong job only to realize that you aren't really earning what you expected or that you find no joy in doing it. So it's important to pick smartly. Now, what side hustle or job you will eventually do will depend on three things. Time you have available, whether you're a student, a dependent, or a working professional, because your time will vary according to what you actually do. Your skill set, what you're actually good at, and how much you want to earn. Are you looking to supplement your income or are you looking to earn a living? Because based on what you pick, I've broken it into three categories. Jobs that require little to no skills, jobs that require some skills, and jobs that require a considerable amount of skills. Let's start off with the middle route, which is where most of you will fall. Jobs that require some skills. Now, if you've got some skills and a basic understanding of how to start your own tiny business, then this is a brilliant opportunity to make some money through print on demand. Now, if you aren't aware of what that is, print on demand allows you to customize and design a product and sell it online without ever having to do any of the hard work yourself while making a ton of money. And just in case you think it's too good to be true, these are just some of the sellers who make money selling through print-on-demand products, and they're making a lot of it. Now, to get started, you will need to pick a print-on-demand provider like Printify, for instance. Assume you want to create a mug. You pick a mug, like from this Printify catalog. You create your own customized designs, and your product is ready. That's it. You sell either through a store that you've created on Shopify or through your own website or through a platform like Etsy and list the mugs there. When someone places an order, you do absolutely nothing. Printify will create the mug for you and ship it out to the customer on your behalf. You just sit back and collect that money. It's as simple as that. Now, apart from mugs, they've got t-shirts, they've got caps, bags, books, even beauty products, and a lot more. I've attached a link in the description that you can use to specifically check this out, so do click the link below. Now, the reason I suggest Printify is because it's got some of the highest profit margins compared to other platforms, and to be honest, one of the biggest catalogs of products, so you can create as many types of products as you like. And it's really simple to use. I myself have created a bunch of products on Printify and have hosted them. Now, if you don't know how to design, you can do that as well very easily using the tools on Printify itself to design, or head over to Canva to create your own design. Again, Canva is very simple to use, especially for somebody who isn't a designer and is starting from scratch. The best part about print on demand is that you will never have to physically create or own or keep any products or stock. When someone wants to buy something, Printify will create it and ship it on your behalf, so you never have to worry about stock, whether you have too much or too little. Next, if you don't want to create products or you don't really have the knack for designing anything, but you're really good at a particular niche of work, you can create how-to guides. If you're wondering what kind of guides these are, it can be anything from a guide on how to cut hair, or a guide on meal prep, or a guide on how to use Excel. And look at the money these guys have made. There is a market for everything when it comes to how-to guides. And you'd sell this on a platform like Etsy, where thousands of people buy guides like this. It would cost you almost nothing to create, and you can still make tons of money off it. Moving on, if you're in a country like the UK, where TikTok isn't banned, there's another really easy way to make money through TikTok ads. TikTok pays you to put out content, but you're probably wondering what kind of content you can put out that will bring in thousands of views. And That's where this new way of money making comes in. There are accounts on TikTok that literally post this or that videos and are making thousands of pounds in weeks. All you need to do for this is create a this or that video very easily on Canva and post them on TikTok consistently. Now you're probably thinking it's going to take ages to get those 10,000 followers for you to get monetized, but here's the thing. Many of these accounts gained 10,000 followers on TikTok in just a couple of weeks and have gone on to earn around $3,000 a week. All it requires is for you to create the basic designs on Canva and post them onto TikTok. Next up, if you like talking about pretty much anything, you might want to consider podcasting. There are podcasts on topics from murder, mysteries, to sports, to management, and a lot more. There was even a woman who made a podcast of the audio of her husband snoring every night. The reason I say podcasts is because podcasts are still extremely underutilized and have this huge potential compared to other social media platforms. So you actually have a really good chance of making it big there. The way to earn money through podcasts is like with social media, through sponsors. So depending on the content of your podcast, you'll attract sponsors. If you're looking to make some quick money in the UK, I'd suggest you pick up one of these side hustles, which requires very, very little skill and lets you get started earning really quickly. The first one is dog walking, which earns you about £14 an hour, and dog sitters, which earn you anywhere from £10 to £25 an hour. There's also tutoring, which can earn you anywhere from £15 an hour to £30 an hour. Then you've got library assistants, which earn you anywhere from £10 to £15 an hour. Or you could be a barista and earn about £12 an hour. There's also customer service representatives, which earn you £11 an hour. Or you could be a server and earn around £12 an hour. You could also consider being a prep cook and earn anywhere from £10 to £12 an hour. Now, moving on to some gigs which require some high skills but also have the opportunity to make you a lot of money. This first one is a high income opportunity if you've got the right skills. AI influencers are all the craze at the moment. Using tools like DALL-E and Midjourney, regular people, even teenagers, are creating AI-generated personalities who look like real people but are in fact just CGI. Now, all of these AI influencers go on to get tens of thousands of followers on Instagram and TikTok, and so naturally, you can attract or expect brand endorsements from that. I would of course like to point out that at this point, because AI influencers are just starting out, brand endorsements are PG level, but as time progresses, there will be a lot more AI influencers and big brands will start choosing to work with these influencers instead of real people like me. For one reason, they're easier to manage. No tantrums, you don't have to go through too many processes, and it will always be something that you can completely tailor. So this is definitely something worth keeping your eye on. So if you've got any tech skills, I'd say figure out how to create an AI influence, and there are lots of YouTube videos on this, and start gathering that social media following right now while you still have the opportunity. The next opportunity is in the food business. Leaving big cities like London aside, there is an opportunity to make big money with cafes or bakeries. To give you an example, I live in a town, not even a city, and a takeaway bakery opened close to a popular park. Now they only serve bakery items for a few hours, 3 days a week. And every time you visit, there is a queue for at least 30 minutes. Simply because the Brits love their bread, they love bakery items, and they love coffee. The average turnover of a small independent coffee shop is anywhere from £100,000 to £150,000. And you don't even have to open a cafe. If you're a really good cook, you can consider home catering and sign up with a food service like Uber Eats if that's something you like. And there you have it, folks. The easiest side hustles to make money in 2024. Whether you're looking for a flexible gig to supplement your income or dreaming of becoming your own boss, there has never been a better time to start a side hustle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with your friends and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more tips and tricks, and until next time, happy hustling.